Hi everyone, my name is Wilhelmina McKittrick, and I want to share a little bit about anxiety. There's a lot of anxiety happening right now in the world. A lot of people that are very sensitive are feeling the rush of the transformation that's entering our planet, and it comes with a lot of anxiety because there's a lot of feelings, underlying feelings that you cannot really explain, and some part of you freaks out and it feels really uncontrollable. And sometimes it happens when you wake up out of a dream, or sometimes it just happens out of the blue when you're at work or doing whatever you normally do. And it's important to just take a moment when it happens and don't freak out. Um, and just take a deep breath in. Just breathe in love and light and know that everything is okay. And know that you are going to take back control, and know that it is just an anxiety attack that is not based on truth. What is your truth? You have to ask yourself. What do you believe? What do you want to embrace? What do you want to focus on? A lot of stones or light ones that I make can help in this. Amazonite is a very good stone to hold when you have anxiety attacks. To just call one. But most important is to start to program yourself, reprogram yourself more or less, because we all have been programmed, all have been conditioned, and that's something that needs to be restructured. You need to restructure yourself so you can walk this path of life that belongs to you and not because somebody else has told you in the past. I share about this in my books and in my website as well, but and I talk about it many times on my radio show. But I just thought it was really important to touch this right now because I've been looking at boards, Facebook board groups, I guess you call it, um, and a lot of people are complaining about this or reaching out for help. Um, there's a lot of energies that we have accumulated over time, and when I speak of over time, I talk about the different lifetimes that we have walked this planet and beyond. We have made different decisions. We have made different contracts. We have um, uh, promised a lot of people certain things um, that are still lingering in our essence, and all these things need to be cleared. And clearing is very important right now. Clear the old, and you can just do that by standing in the sunlight. When you are able to connect to your heart easily, you can do this very fast in a matter of seconds. Um, if connecting to your heart is a little bit harder, um, I have also an MP3 recording available for clearing and reclaiming your scattered soul pieces. And this all will help you release the old and also unplug old um, contracts, but also detach yourself from beings and people, even spirits of people that are within your essence. If you are interested in learning a little bit more about this, feel free to email me. But for now, I want to keep it at anxiety. You know, the anxiety is higher for people that are sensitive because they sense all these different patterns, all these different contracts, all these different beings and energy in your system as well, because all the veils have been lifted. So, how can you establish peace inside? Purely by having the intent, purely by having self-love, and having the focus to do so. Okay, when you get up, create affirmations, create your own mantra, um, and it can be anything, any word that feels feels good for you. It could be love, whenever you feel that anxiety is coming up, you just say love, and that word, you have pre-programmed yourself with to feel calmness, peace, love, and happiness. And once you really have done this, once you have brought kind of how do you say that, created that switch, then it's easy. And in the beginning, you still have to use that switch, but in the end, the anxiety attacks will not come on your path anymore. Just because you don't need to, just because you have outgrown it, and just because you can move on in a stronger, more confident manner. Okay? So, bottom line is, to sum it up, it's very key to love yourself, to respect yourself, to have the right focus, and don't have the fear of having something coming up, having an anxiety coming up. Just know that you are in control of your thoughts, of your beliefs, and of your essence and of your being. So create and accumulate anything that serves you and make that your priority in the beginning. And you will notice that it will become easier. There's a lot of tools, as I said before. You can use different oils, essential oils. You can put some pine under your feet, pine oil under your feet to calm you down. There's so many other different oils like peace and calming. There is also different balancing oil blends available. Feel what's right for you. And some people just like to inhale orange essential oil. And that's fairly cheap to buy, and it's very calming, very soothing. So put a drop of orange on your wrist and just inhale that, or diffuse it in your house. And as I said before, use some stones, light ones if you wish, or listen to my recordings. I do hypnotherapy as well, and I can help you reprogram your subconscious. So feel free to call me, and I wish you love, light, and happiness on your journey. All right, until we meet again. Bye-bye, everyone.